You better think about something today. You better think about something today. That they thought is where you are in your life and how you got there. That's an easy answer. Were you around the parents that gave you the information that you need to succeed? Or are you the parent that, and a prodigy of the parent that, told you to go to college, go to school, and, go do your thing from there? So, all those things make a difference on how you turned out in life and where you head and what you want to do. I was not one of those ones that had parents that instilled the game in me to go out there and get money. They instilled education and abiding by regular laws and conservativeness that, you'll go by and do. You're very fortunate if you had parents that actually showed you how to get the dollar and showed you how to go into something besides college that will help you in the long run. The times have changed, so you got to constantly keep adapt. So, what I got in this play? Clicking on these fantasy picks, I'm always trying to figure out a way to get more money. This is just on the road. This is just on the way to figuring out life. If you don't have, or if you're younger and don't have a mentor or something like that, chime in. I'll give you some game. I'm in the second half of my life. And I want to make sure I do the correct things to make sure my children and then their children are okay. If you ever look at America, how America is they teach you one thing because they need you to focus on that one thing. That one thing that the American dream is to go to college. Back when I was growing up, there was something called the United Negro College Fund. I don't never hear about that shit now. That shit faded out in my teens. So, being in my 40s, I'm able to look at things and say, damn, if I did this, I don't want left instead of going right. Sometimes you got to go left. You got to be awkward. You can't blend in with everybody. But since I chose to do that, I'm kind of where I'm at now, which is the getting it age, but it's a little age on me when I'm trying to get it. So I'm trying to pump this information into the youth, and so they have a better start than what I had. So just think, you're in the United States, go to college. I have to convince the college, give them all this information, take these tests, have my grades up. I have to convince them to take my money. If you look at the people that's overseas and the immigrants that migrate and come to the United States, from carrying a basket on their head to sitting on the block or the corner or the street or the road, selling goods for dollars. How they would feed their family. I got to sell. I got to offer something and get some money for it. When those people come over here, it's very easy for them to come in and become entrepreneurs because they would rather work for themselves and control their own destiny instead of letting fucking government, the fucking school systems, that you go and give them $70, $80, $150, $250,000 for a piece of paper that says you're qualified to teach law, medical. I will pay for medical though. I'll pay for medical. If I went to school, if anything, it would be something in the medical or science field because that research and studies helps create and extend life. But the other stuff, come on, man. I didn't know how to turn this pencil to a pack of these. And so that's why information is very, very popular and people purchase information because you're going to pay for something that's going to benefit you. We're going to keep taking you through the chapters, taking you through Ray Coleman and how we advance and how we develop. Hey, I'm cool with $999,000 a year, liquid. I do what I want to do. I go vacation how I want to vacation. I set my standards to be achievable. I don't set my standards as I don't need all that. Cause I'm a flipper. Call me Flipper. Ray Coleman, aka Flipper. I flip. So we're gonna take you down that road on how I flip, how I progress, how I do things that other people don't do at my second quarter of life. 0 to 25 is first. 26 through 50 is second. 51 through 75 is 3 in the third quarter. You get to the fourth quarter, 76, you better get 100. That's mean living. You done seen it and did it all. So I'm saying, stay tuned, stay posted. We're going to keep grinding. A lot of content, a lot of important information. And, what can I say? Yes, sir.